Welcome back. Welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But welcome back.
Comment and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yo, gonna make Victor leave. He's one leave. Cause the players on the team think they the star when he's the star. And Greg Popovich is not making sure he's the focal point of the offense. Victor should be averaging 30, not 20. So, if they don't do something, he's gonna leave. He already checked himself in the game. He don't want many restrictions.
Just now about you guys got to do a better job of recognizing each other's strengths. Here's an example when you're down low and you're stealing quickly. When Jeremy's got a mismatch against a smaller guard, Devin's open on a three. Do you agree with that?
Of course.
Recognizing each other's strengths.
Of course, each other's strength, each other, greatness, as you said. But I think our best greatness is, we actually have a team. We're a team. We got some potential, and we gotta be smart 48 minutes.
What needs to be established with this team is that Wembanyama is your number one guy, and everyone else needs to find their role after that. Because it seems like right now, just from watching this team twice now, is that there's guys out here trying to figure out, am I the number one guy?
Yeah.
Am I the number one guy? No, I hate to break it to you. You're not. You're not. Is Wembanyama's the number one guy.
Victor Wembanyama's teammates have been committing war crimes this season. The amount of times they see this dude wide open in the paint and chuck up like some contested brick is astonishing. Like right here. What the is Jeremy Sohan doing?
Wembanyama on the cut. They cut off Sohan. Misses badly.
Yeah, that was a terrible miss.
I mean, they even had the Bulls announcer last night saying stuff like this.
I don't know how you miss a 7-4 guy.
Yeah, how do you exactly
I just
not
don't
see him in your
understand
field of
that.
vision?
And this meme that's kind of corny sums it up pretty accurately. Like, they're legit going crazy over the fact now that they're on national TV once a week. Only one of his teammates does pass to him, Trey Jones. And you actually see that in the numbers, as their offensive rating is plus 9 more with him at point alongside Wemby than with Jeremy. And even despite him making these sick dimes to Sohan like this, he is the point guard, can't even return the favor. So hopefully the Spurs make a trade for another true point guard at the deadline. And I think CP3 could actually be a name to watch out for in a 3-team deal. Because, not that he's been bad with the Warriors, but with how big his contract is and their flaws, they probably need to bring in another scorer with that money to take some pressure off Steph.
Who knew coming into the NBA, Victor Wembanyama's biggest challenge wouldn't be the physicality or speed of the game, it would be getting his teammates to pass him the freaking ball. Game after game, we get clips like this, where his teammates somehow don't see the 7'5" Wemby open for an easy lob. Or clips like this where Wemby clearly has a mismatch, but his teammates will drive head down and force a layup. The worst of this though has to be Jeremy Sohan, and this play is the perfect example. The play looks to be designed to get Wemby a lob, and he even has his defender trailing here. But not only does Sohan miss him here, he decides to go one-on-one with his defender, and this is the shot he takes. Here's another play. Wemby sets a screen for Sohan and rolls for the basket. And you'd think he'd see Wemby here open for an easy dunk. But instead, he skips the ball to Seti, who thankfully realizes they should get the ball to the 7'5" dude standing open in the paint. But back to Sohan missing Wemby when he's open, you know it's bad when even the announcers notice it.
I'll tell you what, Sohan is like missing Wembanyama a lot. It's almost like he's avoiding him.
Interesting to note though that after this play specifically, Wemby went up to Sohan to let him know that he was open.
Greg Popovich, I'm sort of disappointed in you right now. Out of all coaches, I expect you to know how to maximize players' potential, but you're not doing that right now. This Jeremy Sohan running point guard experiment is not it, and it's hurting Victor more than you know it. Let's rewatch this play. Sohan gets the ball and he's running the break. You have your big and Victor Wembanyama running the break with you, but no, Sohan isn't paying attention. He passes to Trey Jones. Trey immediately throws it to Victor, and he gets a score and an and one. Pop, you coach Tim Duncan. You know it pays dividends to have an actual point guard with your big. Why switch up things now? I know Victor Wembanyama is a special talent, but he is missing out on a lot of easy opportunities.
Every time I catch myself watching the San Antonio Spurs, I just laugh to myself. Because how is Victor Wembanyama 7'4", number 1 pick? How can he not get the ball? Why? Jeremy Sohan, how are you not giving him the ball right there? He got the block on his own. He held it on, got the block for y'all. You got the rebound. He's running the floor hard. He's open, and he's still open, but you went to the corner again. It worked out on this one. It worked out. And then we have later in the fourth quarter. It's about 7:53 left on the clock. He got a block again. This man, Jeremy Sohan, again, he's open. Look at Victor. Shetty Osman found a way to find him and one. What are you doing? It's not your team, bud. Even the Bulls announcer was even saying it's like this man is trying not to pass Victor Wembanyama the ball. They even was saying it. It looks like he's not trying to pass him the ball. And it's always one culprit. Jeremy Sohan, get off the rock, gang. Get off of that motherfucker. You're not. What is that? You're not. No. Fred Popovich. Dude, I understand you let Manu Ginobili do what he do. Jeremy Sohan is not Manu Ginobili. He should never shoot a shot like that. But even still, on the next possession, this man closed out. He got a block attempt. Why is he not passing it? He gave it to Keldon. Keldon think because he's number 3 with a headband, he is AI. Give the ball up. Yeah, I don't care that he made it. Dude, we got DeMar DeRozan on him. Give this.
Wemby did something so risky that I don't think any player would even think about doing it. I don't even see a player like LeBron pulling what Wemby pulled. On Tuesday night's game, Wemby became so frustrated with the minutes restriction that he has with the Spurs that he just checked himself in without Greg Popovich's approval. He subbed himself onto the court with a minute to go after arguing with the coaching staff since his exit at 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Pop pulled him out 3 seconds later. I mean, obviously. After the game, Wemby did say he agrees with his Cavs playing minutes, but at that point in the game, he was just frustrated. And he took matters into his own hands. He said he knows the wisest solution is to listen to the staff, even if it's difficult.
LeBron's got to understand. It's about the rings. Like, this conversation is about the rings. I don't think anybody in their right mind thinks that had LeBron not gone to Miami, had he stayed in Cleveland, individually, he wouldn't have been just as great as he's always been. Had he stayed in Cleveland those 4 years, he'd still be the all-time leading scorer. He'd still be top 5. He's number 4 in assists. Individually, nothing would have changed. The question is the rings. And if you don't win those 2 rings, then you're not in the GOAT conversation. I always have felt that LeBron sold himself short when he went to Miami to play with Wade and Bosh. I thought he could have got it done in Cleveland, and the soul searching he had to do in Miami after he melted down against Dallas. I think he would have done that in Cleveland had he kept losing. Everybody saying Pat Riley taught LeBron. Dwayne Wade held his hand. They were there in 2011 when he melted down. So what happened there? He went himself. He figured it out, what he needed to do to start winning and stop letting the pressure get to him. I think his argument for the GOAT would have been
this
better.
7'3" center from Texas that is a shot blocking machine in the paint, can hit fadeaway jumpers in the mid-range, and can knock down 3-pointers with solid shot mechanics. This is Trent Burns, and after this video, you will see why some people are calling him Baby Wemby. When watching Good Vision Academy play, it is impossible to miss 7'3" Trent Burns. He is always the tallest kid on the court, and it's never even close. And the amount of skill that this kid possesses at his size boggles my mind. Sure, stuff like switching your blocking hand in mid-air or putbacks after jumping a couple inches off the ground was pretty nice, but I wasn't super impressed yet. Well, that quickly changed when he showed me his shot-making ability in other areas. His turnaround bucket he had after backing down his defender was beautiful. And yes, Trent even knocked down a 3-pointer. That jumper looks smooth. Trent Burns is one of the most intriguing high school prospects I've seen in a while.
Jeremy Sohan is atrocious, and he's killing Wemby's development. Here's the receipts. First play, throw him the lob. Throw him the lob. Easy. What's he do instead? Genius thinks he's Kobe, drives, fade away, air ball. Like, okay. And stuff like this shows how insanely selfish the basketball is. You have Wemby asking for the ball. Obviously, he can't get it because Cat has the passing lane blocked. So he goes around. And look what happens. Simple handoff. Right, he's just going to give Wemby the ball. They're generational talent. Let him go one-on-one against Gobert. Maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't. He gets to develop. Nah, Sohan doesn't give him the ball. Hip checks Cat, turnover. Here, Wemby has a huge mismatch, so he asks for the ball. No surprise, Sohan doesn't give it to him. That's not even the worst part of this play. Even the Pelicans know it's a mismatch, so he leaves. The problem is, no one picks up Wemby. So Wemby's wide open, Sohan has 3 dudes around him. Take a guess what he does. Yeah, fade away. Be for real. Have this play right here, no room. Wemby, all this space. And yeah, AD's a great defender, he could close out. But Wemby can shoot over him, and this is still a way better look. And he's your future generational star. But what's Sohan do? Decides to shoot. Of course he gets blocked. Easy points on the other end for the Lakers. And even when he gets him the ball, right, easy bounce pass, put it on him. Nah, bro thinks Wemby is Odell. Horrible pass. How's he supposed to develop and get truly better when he's dealing with stuff like this?
Queer.
Bye, Felicia.
Be the best you can be. Love your family, love your friends. Spread love, not violence, not this virus. As always, peace.